Good morning. Yesterday I delivered the second in a series of speeches on the situation in Iraq and the Iraqis have made, and that is in the northern city of Tal Afar. As we mark the third anniversary of the launch of Operation Iraqi Freedom, the success we're seeing in Tal Afar gives me confidence in the future of Iraq. Terrorists haven't given up. They're tough-minded. They like to kill. There's going to be more tough fighting ahead. No question that sectarian violence must be confronted by the Iraqi government and a better trained police force. Yet we're making progress, and that's important for the American people to understand. And we're making progress because the men and women of the United States military are showing magnificent courage. I was encouraged by the announcement Sunday the Iraqi leaders made are making progress toward a council that gives each of the country's main political factions a voice in making security and economic policies. Here at home, I'm also encouraged by the strength of our economy. But I see progress. You know, I've heard people say, well, you know, he's just kind of optimistic for the sake of optimism. Well, look, I believe we're going to succeed. And I understand how tough it is. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you make it abundantly clear how tough it is. I hear it from our troops. I read the reports every night. But I believe the Iraqis, this is a moment where the Iraqis had a chance to fall apart, and they didn't. And that's a positive development, Steve. And so I share that sense of frustration when a big government, I gave Zal, our ambassador in Iraq, permission to explain to the Iranians what we didn't like about their involvement in Iraq. I thought it was important for them to hear firsthand, other than through press accounts. He asked whether or not it made sense for him to be able to talk to a representative in Baghdad. I said, absolutely. You make it clear to them that attempts to spread sectarian violence or to maybe move parts that could be used for IEDs is unacceptable to the United States. You know, I don't like that at all. I mean, I think, for example, of a trailer sitting down in Arkansas. And I'm going to say it again. If I didn't believe we could succeed, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't put those kids there. I meet with too many families who's lost a loved one to not be able to look them in the eye and say we're doing the right thing, and we are doing the right thing. A democracy in Iraq is going to affect the neighborhood. To deal with somebody whose family has been here for a while, raised
in Iraq, and do you believe Rumsfeld should resign?
No, I don't believe he should resign. I think he's done a fine job of not only conducting two battles, Afghanistan and Iraq, but also transforming our military, which has been a very difficult job inside the Pentagon. Listen, every war plan looks good on paper until you meet the enemy. If not conducted properly, will send forward to future occasions.
Will you let Secretary Rice go to the NFL, sir?
What about